Sarah.
Coming up next, from Twisted Sister to Broadway, Dee Snider is the Rock of Ages.
Speaking of, don't let the looks fool you. This guy is a pussycat.
That's what we've heard.
Absolute pussycat. We'll be right back.
9 Central here on NBC.
If you grew up in the 1980s, you probably watched as Dee Snider crawled his way across your TV screen in MTV music videos.
Yeah, he's the lead singer of the heavy metal glam band called Twisted Sister. Remember this? The guys were famous for their working man anthems like We're Not Gonna Take It and I Wanna Rock. Well, now Dee Snider is headed to the Great White Way. Look,
he's actually there, Hoda.
Yes, he is.
He's already landed.
Okay.
And it's never going to be the same, right?
Oh, absolutely
yeah, he's in this very cool, great Broadway show called Rock of Ages. It covers a lot of the 80s hits and a couple of yours too.
And you're there for 11 weeks, huh?
11 weeks. And
so you're a Broadway thespian star now.
You know, if you told me I'd be there 30 years ago, I would have punched you. You're going to be on Broadway. Oh, no, I won't. You know. But yeah, I'm on Broadway. I've been up and running for a couple of weeks now. And the thing is, it's not just the 80s stuff. It's 70s and 80s. Yeah. It's classic rock
some of the songs
and heavy metal.
Hear if we went there.
Well, you've got Oreo Speedwagon, Styx, Foreigner, Journey, great, those great classic rock bands. And then you've got those glam 80s metal bands like Quiet Riot, Twisted Sister, Poison, Bon Jovi. There's tons of great music. It is.
Look at you doing choreography and everything.
Well, the great thing about
they made me grow this mustache. Yes.
But the great thing about this show is there's a lot of audience participation. I know they serve drinks in the aisles. People are encouraged to sing.
You will love it. You don't even got to get up to get booze.
This is green tea. The rest is fooling around.
You don't got to brown bag it. You can just sit there at the seat and just drink.
You have bouncers there, right? Do fights ever break out?
Okay, I don't want to say, no, it's not like a violent show. It is the biggest party on Broadway,
really
though.
is.
And sometimes people take advantage of the access to alcohol. And so then the weekends, they sometimes have to have a bouncer or two just to make sure people aren't too disruptive and ask them to leave.
Well, they must be awfully thrilled that you're actually up there, a bona fide true star of the time. But, you know, meeting Dee was, for me, was like when I met Alice Cooper years ago. Completely different. I don't want to ruin your career, but so different from the image.
You don't drink. You never did drugs. You didn't do any of the things people did back in the day.
I've been the same woman for 34 years.
Yeah.
And more than that, you really love her. Like,
oh, yeah. I'm pretty crazy about her.
And she was the one that put your whole act together. Yeah. Did your makeup, your outfit?
Hair, makeup, costumes. I mean, she's the 5'3" petite woman behind the monster, you know, always like helping things come together. But being in this show is the equivalent of if they had an actual Tyrannosaurus on the set of Jurassic Park. You know what I mean?
It's a real deal.
Yeah, because there's all these actors playing people from the 80s, and he was actually there. You know, like,
these kids were not even born then. You know?
It's crazy, you know. But you've done Broadway, so you know.
Much higher Broadway, highbrow.
Excuse me,
Stephen Sondheim. You know what I'm
trying to raise the perception of the 80s rock and realize there's value to this music.
No, it's a grueling schedule, though, this Broadway thing. How
8 shows
are you taking
a week,
it? Yeah.
6 days a week. We do double matinees on the weekends.
Wow. Of course you do, yeah.
So it's like Friday
How's
show.
the voice holding out?
Not so good. I don't know. But actually, it's going pretty well.
But what difference does it make? Because you're singing the kind of stuff that we're...
Boy, you are just tearing me apart.
No, I love it. I love it. You do what you do, and I think it's great.
Oh, here's the tough thing.
If you were singing opera, it'd be a problem.
All these actors on the stage with me are real Broadway actors, and they're traditional Broadway singers from the diaphragm. And to try and teach them to sing rock, they're having such trouble because rock is like letting air out of the balloon up at the top, you know.
That's what I'm talking about. That comes naturally to you.
Yes, very natural.
And now you have how many children, too?
4 kids.
4 kids and a grandkid.
And a granddaughter. We have a granddaughter.
That's disturbing on many levels.
Why is that?
Twisted Sister is a grandfather. You know, I mean,
I'm a twisted grandfather.
I know, but so many kids got grounded and all kinds of stuff for watching you. And now
you know, I've been watching you guys. You're pretty twisted sisters too. You fit right in.
Well, we love you. We love you. And we're going to come see you while you're there.
Yeah, we are going to come see you.
You're there through.
Come please.
December
23rd.
Okay. We'll come see you. All right.
Great to see you, Dee.
Coming up next, is it true that you attract what's within you? Millionaire matchmaker Patty Stanger's here with the answers to that and many more after.
She's here for you, Hoda.
Stop it. Quit it.